everybody, Shamba32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the second episode of season 4 of Red Dwarf. This one is entitled D.N.A. Now I'm going to start off by saying that my daughter is still slightly awake and I have a monitor for her because she's special needs. So if you hear a little giggle or something in the background, I do apologise. She's being a little shit to get to bed and keep giggling and playing and stuff like that. So apologies if you hear a little monster in the background that's not on the screen. But I've been waiting and she's like, no, I'm gonna keep staying awake. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not waiting any longer. I'm getting this recording in now. So fingers crossed we'll be all right and I won't have to stop and go see her, but we'll see what goes on. Anyway, last episode I loved having everybody had something to do last episode, but it was really a Crichton centric one, obviously, because he was the one that Camille wanted to be with in the end, and she felt that connection with him. Was it a pleasure gulf? Something like that. I did like how they when Rimmer and Crichton were taking Camille back to the ship, and just each time the camera pan between them is a different actress playing the different versions they saw and stuff like that. And I like how it was Lister that worked it out. I thought that was fun, because Lister's more clever than even anybody believes or realizes. He's not got the typical smarts that Rimmer would admire or something like that, or he'd probably envy and hate him more if he was smarter, in that traditional sense, as it were. But he does know some things, and I like it. And I loved that Kat's ideal partner was Kat. It made perfect sense. It made perfect sense. It was hilarious, and it was really well done because I don't know how they did it, because my memory's terrible. I don't know how when certain special effects came into that, but it looked like they were both there. I couldn't tell how they did that scene. They might have maybe put the camera in the same position and then just spliced it down the middle, so literally exactly level. I don't know. The lighting was perfect. It was so well done. I could not tell the difference. Because sometimes with when you got two of the same person on the screen, one of them looks a bit weird, so they've been transposed on top of the other. That could not tell. It's maybe I started saying camera was kept in exactly the same position. Danny John Jules filmed one part and then filmed the other, so the lines matched up when they split down the middle. I don't know, because the lighting was so good as well. It was so well done. I could not tell the difference. It was perfect. But it was just all the actresses were good. And obviously Danny John Jules was double good. But I loved how they put that. They just did it. It was just so well done. The different how they got around the different actors to seeing stuff. It was really fun. And it was really sweet for Crichton in being in love and stuff like that. I thought I recognised the actress's voice that played the android Crichton, but I looked her up and there wasn't really anything. I don't think there was barely any roles at all, let alone someone I've recognised. I probably recognised it from this. My head just didn't put two and two together at the same time, because I know I'd seen that one. I have seen that one before, because as soon as I saw Camille, I was like, hang on a minute. I wasn't 100% certain, but as soon as I saw the female android, I was like, ah. But it's such a funny one. D.N.A. cannot get off the top of my head what that could be for. I've probably seen it, but I just, off the top of my head, it's not triggering anything, and I like that. I've said it before, most episodes, if not every single one, I grew up with this, so there is a high possibility, up until season, I think it's season 9 is where it came back. That's not on BBC iPlayer. So I've got season 1 to 8 on the... Yeah, season 1 to 8 on the DVD. So I think that's what is covered under BBC, because it's got BBC on it. And I think season 9 is the 2 specials that were on the UK channel called Dave. Which is perfect. Dave Lister. But they were 2 specials. I've seen those specials, and that's the last of the newer stuff I've seen. So I haven't seen anything after that. But, so there's going to be stuff where I'm I know it instantly just from the title, and oh my god, it's that one. But there's going to be episodes like this one where I cannot figure it out, but I've almost 100% certainly seen it. Because Red Dwarf was always on at home growing up. So this just like, this is like a comfort show for me. I haven't watched it in years because there's just always so much stuff to watch and finding the time and stuff like that. It's difficult, which is why I'm so glad I just when they put it on BBC iPlayer, I just randomly decided to start watching it, and like I was so happy that I did. It just reminds me of home. It makes me happy, even if it's not one of like the more iconic episodes. It's just every single episode just makes me smile, and I freaking love it. This is just one of those shows, and it's amazing, and I'm excited to figure out what this one is. Again, apologies if you hear the little... I'm not going to call it a little shit. She's lovely. She's been all good all day. But she's being a pain in the bum now to get to sleep. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we'll be all right. Because I don't want to have to delay this any longer. So we're going to get started. If you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ba, 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 ba. I like each season. I like this is the iconic kind of like opening credits. I know where they change the graphics each season. I'm going to turn this down a bit because I feel like I might be shouting, so apologies. But it's just, I like that they change it each season. Okay, now it's really weird in my ears. Like, I don't recognize any of these bits. Like, obviously that bit. And humanoid Crichton, I spotted that last time. Is that this one? I can't remember. Oh, computer generated. That was computer generated, wasn't it? I like it. They're just. Cat's like, I don't care, Ma. You need to do my hair. That's. He's unplugged it. He's unplugged it so he can blow dry his hair. He don't care about that. He wants to blow dry his hair.
Just unplug the console.
Because it's one plug.
We're tracking a UFO.
Oh, you're tracking a UFO, so I have to sit around looking like the Bride of Frankenstein?
Hey, he could carry it off. He still looked freaking gorgeous, didn't he? Danny John Jules, he could look good in anything.
They're all taken up with your beauty aids. Now use a wall socket.
What?
Now.
Unplug my hot wax strip unsightly hair remover?
Yes.
Unplug your hot wax strip unsightly hair remover.
And I said it last time, that is the classic Lister look I know and love. With that hat. What? You did it again.
All right, okay. I'll use gel. Everybody happy?
Oh, he just drained the power. How strong was his hairdryer? Whoa.
The hull's molecular structure conforms to no known element.
It's organic.
Okay, look, let's split up. Why? Why should we split up? Well, we'll do the sage quicker. What's the hurry?
It's creepy and it's alive. I want to get out of there.
What's your problem?
My audio's going weird. Apologies.
Me? What's wrong with me?
You're totally egocentric.
I don't know if it's the episode or what, but it keeps like going funny.
You're vain, you're selfish, you're narcissistic, and you're self-obsessed.
Is he gonna?
It
Thank
just
you.
all my best features.
I'm going with Crichton.
Well, that's kind of weird. My eyes are. I'll try to fix it in post. My eyes? My ears? I don't know. Sorry. I could see the lighting of the studio above that bit then.
Can you take the front and the back so I can go in the middle? I'll do my best, sir.
I remember this bit. Don't know why, but it sticks in my head.
We found something.
I love the set design. It's really cool.
I think it's one of the crew. A hideously malformed triple-headed skeleton.
Oh.
Flesh hanging from it. It fell through a river as we opened the lift door.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I was going to say it's good that they're shown that it can be fell through because sometimes he's picking up and touching stuff and it's weird.
Cheers, man. Brilliant. I'm trapped. Get me out of this thing.
Be cool, stay slinky. I'm
What
on the
the
case.
hell?
I remember the sequence. It was red, blue, yellow. No, blue, yellow, red.
Oh, Cat, what are you going to do to him?
What the smeg is that?
What's it going to do to him?
The skeletal form appears to be basically humanoid in structure.
But is it?
Three heads.
Yeah, but there's animal heads.
And he needed a card so they'd recognize him. He's got 6 eyes and 3 noses. If it were me, I'd remember him. Aren't you the bloke
That's
who came in last week,
horrendous.
sneezed and caused a monsoon?
I assume he started out as human.
Yeah. Like he's got something coming out of his chest as well. That's horrendous.
Crichton. Wait, I think I got it.
No.
Transmogrification sequence initiated.
Oh no, this is the bit with Crichton from the opening. Sound is awful. I'm so sorry. I don't know if this is my headphones. They better not be going fucking weird.
I got you into this. I'll get you out. Crichton, relax, would you? I know what I'm doing.
Oh, what's he gonna do to?
Genetic structure accepted. Metamorphosis in 10 seconds and.
Oh no, Cat, you freaking idiot! It made him into a chicken. Oh, this is the thing with humanoid Crichton, isn't it?
We detected a massive power surge in this sector.
Where's Lister? That's Lister.
Yep.
What can I say?
Oh, hopefully Crichton can figure it out. Please, Crichton, help him.
Best guess, some kind of D.N.A. modifier.
Explains the guy, doesn't it?
Organic life at its molecular
Maybe
level.
three
This would explain
things
our
got,
triple-headed friend back there.
yeah, mushed together. That's disgusting.
This machine simply rewrites the D.N.A. program.
That's kind of terrifying.
Transform any living thing into any other.
That is absolutely terrifying.
Listy. It's incredible. It really is. Look, it's even got its little beer gut.
Hey, cheeky.
Logically, this should be the recall sequence. That's not it, is it?
Hurry up and change it. I know it's on screen and it's like over 30 years ago now, or 30-ish years ago now. I don't like rodents.
And then this thing came down. So I'm standing here, pressing the buttons, and then this voice said,
Transmogrification sequence engaged.
right.
But how can it do Crichton? Because he's not got DNA.
The machine can only operate on organic life. I am mineral and therefore immune.
New genetic structure accepted. Metamorphosis in 10 seconds and counting.
What?
Wait a minute. No, my brain is part organic.
Oh, no.
Engage panic
So it's
circuits.
fine.
Panic circuits engaged.
This is the humanoid Crichton, isn't it?
What was it like being a hamster?
Oh,
It's better than being a chicken. I mean, you seen
Really?
the size of an egg. You seen the size of a chicken's bum.
oh,
What was about?
Press what you press for Lister.
oh, Crichton. This is the opening sequence. It's human Crichton.
My heavens.
I'm human. I didn't mean to quote that then.
For the first time in my life, I can experience real feelings.
Have they still got it docked so they can
happiness mode.
get him back? Because they got to get him back. It's Crichton. I know they do.
Accidentally welded my groinal socket to a front.
So I should not have read ahead on the subtitles. Oh. Oh.
Greetings, fellow human. Ah, breakfast, my very first meal. Boiled chicken ovulations, delicious.
It's weird hearing that voice come out of that face.
Now then, my optical system doesn't appear to have a zoom function.
That's normal.
No, human eyes don't have a zoom. Well then, how do you bring a small object into sharp focus?
Well, you just move your head closer to the object.
I see. Move your head closer.
It's weird, but I love it. I'm so glad to see his face. It's awesome.
Split screen, slow motion, Quantel.
Wait, what's the last one?
No, we don't have them. You don't have them. Just the zoom.
I love him.
Great, that's great. Now,
He's gonna want to be
my nipples don't work. Recharging. Now, I presume that when a human wants to recharge, they do it much the same way mechanoids do. Indeed, I have located what I presume to be the recharging
No.
socket, but for some strange reason, it doesn't appear to have the standard 3-pin adaptation.
Oh, Crichton, no.
No matter what I do, the lead just keeps falling out.
We're gonna need a new lead, Lister.
It's a bit of a taboo subject, not the sort of thing we like to sit around and chat about in polite conversation.
Crichton, I'm an enlightened 23rd century guy. Spit it out, man.
Well, I want to talk to you about my penis.
How did I guess it was gonna be about that? He's gonna have questions about it. He doesn't know. Now, is that him doing? Is that Lister smirking? I feel like that was a smeg up, but they left it in.
Without adolescent sniggering?
Yeah, of course we can.
He's got under. I feel like Lister's the one that will understand the most. That he has no idea what to do with it.
Well,
Well, what?
well, what do you think?
I'm not quite with you here, Crichton. What am I supposed to say?
I want to know, is that normal?
What, taking photographs of it and showing it to your mates?
That's the best design they could come up with. That's the shape we're looking for. The last chicken in the shop look. Perry Como sang, memories are made of this with one of those stashed in his slacks. Wonder humans don't have a zoom mode. Ugh. Now, take a look at this.
I've got tears. This is a brilliant one. I needed this episode.
And this.
How many pictures did he take? Jesus, Crichton.
Now, why do you suppose that happened?
Happy. He got happy.
What were you thinking of at the time?
Nothing in particular, sir. I was just idly flicking through an electrical appliance catalog. And suddenly, my underpants elastic was catapulted across the medical bay.
You're neither one thing or the other. You shouldn't be getting erotic thoughts about electrical appliances.
I like that he's talking about this. Lister's the best one out of the lot to talk to him about this because he's embarrassed, but he knows that Crichton doesn't know.
Do yourself a favour, man. Change back.
Back? Become one of those poor, sappy, sad...
You're wonderful as an android.
That D.N.A. machine can do anything. Why shouldn't it work? The hard part was finding one of my dead cells.
Okay.
Think you can clone yourself from your own dandruff?
Oh, gross.
Dandruff has D.N.A. in it.
It's true, it's true, it's true.
But a man made from dandruff?
But it won't be Rimmer. It will be a duplicate of Rimmer. So he'll still stay him as a hologram, but there'll be just another one. So he technically won't be it.
Wasn't it Descartes who said, I am what I am?
No, it was Popeye the Sailor Man.
Well, whoever it was, he was a hell of a philosopher. And I think what he was trying to say...
The fact they know who that person is crazy.
That machine is the greatest single technological...
Yeah, but did you not remember that
greater than fire?
thing that guy became?
What about the dude with 3 heads?
Exactly, yeah.
He abused it.
You're right, yeah. Someone always does.
Exactly, that's why it's so bad.
Seriously suggesting you're not going to use it? There's nothing about your bodies you'd like to improve?
You're talking to Cat. Really? You're talking to Cat?
So I went for a walk in the botanical gardens and I saw this squirrel. You like your job. You're your own boss and you've got no woman's trouble. So you'll never feel as bad as I feel now.
Yeah.
For a split second, I would have given anything to swap places with him.
I get what he means, yeah.
The most wonderful thing has happened. We found this machine and it's made me human.
Oh, talking to the heads? Oh, I like the one on the end. I remember that one.
I could show you a snapshot of something that would make your eyes spin like fruit machines. But that apart, it's all going well. What about us?
Exactly, yeah.
Main head next month. Well, obviously that's no longer possible.
Poor things.
You can't just leave him here. He's got droid rot.
I don't need no bugger to look after me. I may be half rattled with still a condition. Voice units may be shot to buggery, but I don't need sympathy from the likes of him.
Oh, poor Sparehead.
Busy swanking round with his new central nervous system. He's poncy new 8-valve heart laddie down him with all his fancy new human.
Spearhead 3, what do you know about anything?
Oh,
I don't mean to him.
Heads around. Maybe 30,000 years old.
30,000. 30,000's crazy, isn't it? But then again, it's been millions of years, hasn't
I
it?
don't have to take this from you. I'm a human. Shut your stupid flat head.
Oh, you're going to regret that.
And what about you, Sparehand 1? How do you feel?
Finger. Oh, the double finger.
I've done the most terrible thing. I've hurt my own kind. I've made fun of those closest to me. I've been a complete and total Polaroid head.
Head up your recharge socket. Hankering after pine kitchens, sleeping on futons, eating tapas. Who knows where I could have led? I could have started having relationships with people instead of going out with them. Got married. Got on the property ladder.
I'm not answering that one. I am. This is my house.
Next thing you know, I'm playing squash every Tuesday night with a bloke called Gerald.
I should not drink whilst watching this program. I'll choke on it.
There was a cartoon character once called Popeye. He said a really profound thing.
Oh, what did he say?
He said, I am what I am.
Are you sure? I always thought that was Descartes.
So did
It was
I,
both of them, probably.
So easy to get those two dudes mixed up.
I love the fact that one, I just noticed Crichton's still got the same walk, but Lister knows who that is. I love that.
If we can change a mutton vindaloo into a chicken vindaloo, we'll know it's safe for Crichton.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Sure, I was enjoying that.
But it's a good point. It's rather that than Crichton.
Metamorphosis in progress.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What the fuck? And it maybe not every single time.
What have we created?
Maybe not every single time works, because obviously we saw the three-headed thing.
Extra Indian curry.
Oh no!
You go. I'll cover you.
We got James Crichton.
No.
What about Crichton? I want proper Crichton back. Hey, fair play for the cameraman running backwards then without falling over.
Remember last Easter, 12 months ago today, the polymorph?
That's right. You were
Yes.
attacked by a killer Charmy kebab.
How can the same smeg happen to the same guy twice?
I like the fact they referenced the previous episode. Or not previous episode, a previous episode.
Can you make this machine work without any mistakes?
Yeah, I know what I did wrong last time.
What?
It's a mistake any deranged half-witted computer could have made.
I like Holly.
I can do it. Give me a chance.
Holly, that creature's virtually indestructible. There's only one way to beat it.
It's the, you gotta time it just right.
Turn me into a superhuman. Man plus.
Really?
Metamorphosis complete.
That's in the opening credits as well, isn't it? It's basically turned him into RoboCop, but he's squeaky.
What you mean? Kind of.
I mean, kind of.
Tiny.
We ain't got time to change him back. Let's scoot. Come on, Stumpy.
Oh. Blow him up from the inside or nullify him with the drink. How's the drink affecting him?
Of course, lager. The only thing that can kill a Vindaloo.
Okay, apparently. I wouldn't know. I don't drink. And then blow it up in his face? Nice. Oh, that's gross. That is so gross. But he did it.
Has anyone got a poppadom the size of Lake Michigan?
His nose is really stuck under that helmet. That's hilarious. That was another classic. It seems like every episode is pretty much a classic, isn't it? But oh god, I remember it completely now. That's fucking brilliant. I really did think they did manage to change Crichton back though. I'd forgotten about the mini RoboCop blister, even though that was actually in the opening credits. I didn't realise it was this episode. I love the fact his nose was stuck up behind the helmet. It was hilarious. It's probably more comfortable than having it pushed down on the bridge of his nose, or maybe it just wouldn't stay or it fitted wrong. I don't know. But I freaking love Robert Llewellyn. Like I said, Rimmer was my favorite, becoming my favorite this time viewing round, and that Crichton had always been my favorite when I was young. I think Crichton's becoming my favorite again already. I love him. And we've had, like, okay, obviously we've had a lot of Rimmer, Lister in this one. We have some Rimmer and we had some Cat as well. But it was about Crichton being human. So it's another Crichton-centric episode-ish. And I like that. That was freaking brilliant. That was so funny. That was so funny. I love it. God, I love this fucking show. Robert Llewellyn was fantastic. It was so bizarre hearing his Crichton voice come out of his actual face. It's so weird because I don't think that's even his real act. Obviously, he speaks a certain Crichton like way of speaking, but I swear that's not even his real accent. I believe it was a show called Scrap Heap Challenge is what he hosted. I think that's what it was called, where you got like two teams on either side of of that and that, and they'd build a vehicle and then they'd have to race them at the end. If you're in the UK, you'd probably not show them on about. I haven't watched that in years. I think that's pretty much the only thing other thing I've ever seen him do. Probably guest appearances on chat shows or quizzes or something, but I don't remember what his real accent sounds like, but I'm certain it's not Crichton's voice. But it's just so weird, and like seeing him do like the Crichton type look and that. My funny thing is my daughter kind of does that as well. It's so funny. That was so funny. And the bit with the Polaroids as well. I needed this episode. I wasn't feeling the best, feeling a bit down, a bit overwhelmed, stuff like that. Bit of pain. Shoulder still hurts. But this episode, if you ever want a pickup or anything like that, if you're feeling down or anything like that, you just want to just switch your brain off and get cheered up. This show's fucking perfect for it because it doesn't last too long. It's a nice, but like not bite size, but you know what I mean. It's like half an hour ish, a little bit less than that, I think. How long is it? Yeah, it's like 27 minutes. Literally, I stopped it at 27 minutes exactly. But it's just a nice little thing, perks you up and just makes you laugh. And it's just, oh. Like, I don't, like, obviously I love it when people watch this, my reactions, any of my reactions. I appreciate every single view, even if a video only gets one view. But I would keep watching this anyway. Even if I was getting 0 views on these, this is something I would continue doing because I fucking love it. It's just comforting. It's a real comfort show. It's like a perk of the week, you know. Like I release it on Wednesdays. I'm recording this on Monday evening, but I release it on Wednesdays. Editing it on Wednesdays is just like it's just a nice like little perk of the week, middle of the week. It's a normal week, not Christmas holidays. Like you're just feeling a bit knackered, buddy, middle of the week. You just kind of like little boost to carry on. This is perfect. It's so much fun, and I fucking love this show so much. It's so funny, so funny. Oh god, I have no idea what's coming next because like when growing up, I don't even know if I watched the episodes in order. I really don't know. Like I can barely remember last week, let alone when I was little. Like early 90s, I have no idea. I was born in 86. I don't freaking know. But I remember certain episodes. It's weird thing is, I remember things I've watched more than anything else. Like my earliest memory of any kind is the 7th Doctor and Ace in Doctor Who. Just an image of that, or the idea of something of that. Don't know if it's a repeat, but that's my earliest memory that I know of. Like I might have watched an episode of this earlier than that. I don't know. But it's just like, I remember this, like watching these and seeing these episodes so vividly. Like I might not remember certain like aspects like off the top of my head, but as soon as like I start seeing things, I'm like, it just triggers that memory, and it's amazing, and it just makes me so happy. I love this show so much. It's just like I own the Blu-ray box set, season 1 to 8. Couldn't find it in the movies, probably packed away. We still got so much unpacking. I've got the DVD as well, and it like having the duplicate of it doesn't bother me, except for the fact the DVD has no extras. If you want to watch the extras, do not get the one that says just the shows. I knew that. It was cheaper. The DVD ones you've got to buy individually if you want all the extras, or you buy the smeg ups separately. Blu-ray's got those there. But it's just, this show's amazing. It just makes me happy when I need it the most. I love it. Absolutely freaking love it. I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode. I gotta finish this. I can't stop giggling. This show's just made me laugh. Which is like making me bring my shoulders up, which is make my shoulder hurt more. I don't know. Dearie me. I've got tears in my eyes. Oh dear. I need a break before I record anything else. But I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode. Like, is this a classic one for you? Did you remember it? And just like, I just love to know what you guys think. I've got to finish this. I can't say anything else because I need to laugh properly. I need to take a drink and wipe my eyes. I need to end this before I start laughing again. And I need to wipe my eyes. They're starting to stink because I got tears in the corner of them. But I'd love to know what you think. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.